So this is project 5, serial read variable resistor. This is going to be a cool build because we're actually going to combine 2 separate circuits to do one thing. So we're going to take the input from one circuit and have that input decide what the output of a different circuit is doing. This is really exciting. So this video is going to be the hardware portion, and we're going to do another video that's focusing on the code. And so this is what the build looks like. It's a little bit complex and kind of hard to see with all the wires. So I'm going to walk you through it with the Arduino drawing, so it's a little bit cleaner. And so let's step back a little and kind of take a look at what's happening. What's happening first is, instead of jumping the 5 volts to the potentiometer or the variable resistor, what we're doing is we're taking our 5 volts and we're lining it into the bus of the breadboard. So right here, so then this whole line becomes 5 volts. Same thing with the ground, this whole line becomes ground. I like to use green for ground just because it's a little bit easier for you to see. Black, I think, tends to fade in and out, and then it kind of bleeds in, so it's a little tricky. And then I use red to indicate 5 volts. So here's 5 volts going in. And then so for our variable resistor, we have 5 volts right here jumping into one leg of the variable resistor. And then we have the ground jumping into the other opposite leg. And then for the middle, I like to use yellow for signal. To me, signal means that it's a changing number. And so as we dial the potentiometer up and down, that voltage is going to change. So we have it going to AO, which is your analog input. So that's circuit number 1. So what's going to happen here is, as we turn the potentiometer up and down, it's actually going to vary the voltage that's sent to AO. So our other circuit is actually us powering this LED from the 9 digital pin here. So the analog pin, sorry. And then so depending on what is coming in off of the potentiometer, what's reading in AO, it's going to send that value to 9, and it's going to go through the resistor, powering your LED and going back to ground.